Imagine surviving a car crash, only to wake up knowing two of your closest friends didn't make it. This is not a fight Anthony Joshua could train for. This was not a battle inside the ring. This was real life, sudden, brutal, and unforgiving. Today, we're breaking down what really happened after Anthony Joshua's tragic accident. The loss, the hospital recovery, the global reactions, and the controversies that followed. Stay till the end to get every detail. Hello guys, welcome back to the channel Top Naija Life, your number one go-to for anything entertainment. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and turn on notifications for latest updates. Alright, let's dive straight into the story in details. Just hours before the accident, Anthony Joshua was relaxed, smiling, and sharing light moments online. There was no warning, no sign that tragedy was waiting just ahead. Later that day, on the Lagos-Ibadan Expressway, the vehicle carrying Joshua and members of his team collided with a stationary truck. The impact was devastating. Two of his men lost their lives. Sina Ghami, his strength and conditioning coach, and Latif Ayodele, a close friend and longtime team member. These weren't just colleagues, they were family. In seconds, celebration turned into silence. News of the crash spread fast, but confirmation came painfully slow. Then came the announcement. Anthony Joshua's promoter confirmed the death of two of his closest allies. The boxing world froze. Fans struggled to believe it. A champion who had survived wars in the ring now faced the greatest loss of his life outside it. Anthony Joshua was rushed to the hospital immediately after the crash. Physically, he was lucky. Doctors confirmed he suffered only minor injuries, but emotionally, the damage ran deeper. While the world waited for updates, Joshua laid in a hospital bed, alive but broken. Images later surfaced of him visiting a funeral home alongside his mother. No cameras, no crowd, just grief. This was no longer about boxing. Condolences poured in from across the globe. Tyson Fury sent prayers. Vladimir Klitschko expressed his heartbreak. Even rivals put competition aside. Jake Paul, fresh from defeat, reminded everyone that life matters more than titles. Then came a powerful gesture from home. Nigeria's president personally reached out to Anthony Joshua, offering condolences and prayers for recovery. In that moment, AJ wasn't a global star. He was simply a son of the soil in mourning. As sympathy poured in, controversies followed close behind. Investigations revealed the driver faces charges of reckless driving. Social media erupted. Some blamed the poor road conditions. Others blamed speed. Others went further, pushing conspiracy theories and spiritual explanations. Rumors spread faster than facts. But in the middle of all the noise, one truth remained untouched. Two lives were gone, and one man survived to carry the weight forever. After being discharged from the hospital, Anthony Joshua traveled for the funerals of his fallen friends. There were no belts, no camera chasing moments. Just the man standing beside coffins, saying goodbye to people who helped shape his journey. For the first time in a long while, the heavyweight champion had nothing to fight back with, only silence. Days later, Anthony Joshua finally spoke. Not a long statement, not a press conference, just three simple words. My brother's keeper. Short, heavy, personal. But the biggest question in everyone's mind now isn't just whether he will fight again, it's whether he can. In the days after the crash, social media and news outlets were flooded with claims that Joshua had retired from boxing. Some family members were quoted saying he may be done with the sport forever. But the truth is, nothing about an official retirement has come directly from Anthony Joshua or his team. His promoter, Hearn, has repeatedly stressed that AJ is grieving and focused on recovery, and that no decision has been made about his boxing future. So, the question remains, will the fighter who conquered the heavyweight world rise from this loss and step back into the ring? Or has this tragedy changed him forever? Only time will tell. This story reminds us of something brutal but true. Strength doesn't mean you don't break. Survival doesn't mean you don't hurt. If this story touched you, take a moment and share your thoughts in the comments. Like this video if you believe life is bigger than fame. Subscribe for more real stories behind the headlines. And tell us, how would you cope if you survived a moment like this? Your voice matters. See you on the next one. Bye.